So I reiterate here, the bill is dead.
The story of this great city is about the years before this night. We are free!
Hey everybody, it's a new episode of Ho Ho Hong Kong. I'm your host, Mohammed Magdi.
That's right, and I'm your co-host, Vivek Maubani. Hey, we have cameras again.
Yes, we have cameras
we're
again.
doing it.
Where people are still not seeing us as we're recording this.
Yeah.
We're working on it, but you can see the proof.
Yeah, we
Proof.
have something. Yeah, the
have
funny thing is,
something.
like, we're still so stuck in the audio-only version.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
even give you the thumbs up, and you start talking like, "Oh, we have cameras."
Yes,
of course,
we
yeah,
do.
yeah. But
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
it is as raw as it gets.
Yeah, but maybe eventually once this footage makes it to the general public, we'll actually have people, producing and helping and stuff.
I predict someone's gonna call us and be like, "Hey, man,
Yeah.
I have a spare flat
Yes.
in the same building, and I feel like
No one has spare flat in the same building but you. You are the only one
yeah.
who has multiple flats in this building.
Because I'm like, where does the feng shui tell me to go today?
Yes, yeah.
yeah. So hopefully, maybe for all you know, maybe someone might say, "Hey, I have a studio nearby in Soho, whatever. Come on down and
Sure.
do a recording there, and
Yeah.
we'll have a camera set up." I'm like, great. I guess I don't have to do all the this kind of work.
Yeah,
again, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
It does take a while.
It does
so
take a while.
far.
Yeah. I mean, the reality is we're in the little small room that we make a makeshift studio.
Yes.
Which still works.
Yeah,
Still
no,
works,
it works great. It's just like the setting up because we have to like take everything away.
Because I
every
still
time.
have stuff. It's not that much space to leave the cameras there forever, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, hopefully we'll nail this down. Maybe someone will come with some sort of AI camera that can be folding itself.
Sure. Yeah,
That,
a drone maybe.
A drone camera.
Yeah.
Maybe someone will invade my privacy and turns out the walls were already recording us. And we just like, hey, can we get some of that footage? I mean, I
Hey,
don't
I
mind.
noticed that you have the windows here
Yeah.
lower than like in the living room outside.
Oh, yeah,
They're
yeah.
lower than. Is this illegal to say? Whatever. I'll just put you a blast.
Yeah.
His windows are like so low that you
Yeah.
can actually like if you open them, you'll basically fall out.
Yeah.
It's very low.
So I think this was literally what the definition of idiot-proof windows. And if you're an idiot, this will prove it that
Yes.
you're one, actually.
Yeah, true. But then you
Right over there.
really, if you have like someone like drinking
Yeah.
and open the window and like not realizing that it's so low,
So
you're like,
you are now finally figuring out my anti-socialism.
Yes.
It's actually not because I'm an asshole. It's for everyone's safety.
Exactly,
You're like,
sure.
We should hang out. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, we cannot, dude. You will
cannot.
get in trouble. I'm trying to save
Exactly.
your life by not being your friend.
Sure.
You don't understand the pain I go through when I'm like, I want a buddy, but I can't because I'm going to lose another person as well.
We have a big audience in the buildings department in Hong Kong, so
Yes.
let's tell them why are you doing this? Why is your window so low?
So my windows are low because number one is that I like seeing more visuals
Sure.
rather than the wall.
Yeah.
Number two, it was a very good filter for friends level, as like I gotta up my game with friendships.
Yes, true.
And number three really is that I just like the idea that why is there something blocking my way to seeing the space? So yeah, from I believe the ordinance point of view that if you were to change your windows, you have to keep the windows at 1.5 meter above.
Right.
And if you don't, you have these lower block windows that are unopenable.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
why a lot of
those
these
suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like why is
So
this
ugly.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Why is this an upside? Like I get the ventilator part. When you have this, why is this there? I'm like, legal reasons. I'm like,
Sure.
Wait, if I fell out the window, you know what?
Also, if you intend to jump, you know, you can make it
1.5
work.
meter will not
Yeah.
stop you. And let's be honest, at some point, like if that 1.5 meter was the thing that you're like, I'm gonna fall out, I won't blame the building's ordinance.
Yes.
I'm like, you know what? It's okay. It wasn't
Yeah.
on you. Like you did not come up with the. It's like I won't blame someone if I don't wear a helmet when I bicycle and I get my head smashed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, you should have made it a law.
People love blaming the government.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
You know, it's the easy thing to just point the finger at.
Exactly,
And be like,
yeah.
Hey, you did this.
Yeah. Oddly enough, though, in today's world, we can't call it Big Brother anymore.
No.
We have to call it Big Them.
Big them day. Yes.
Them.
Big Zim.
Yeah, Big 'em.
Big 'em.
The Big 'ems are getting us again.
Hey, how do you feel about the last episode of the year?
I can't believe it. It's 2024, end of the year. Like,
Yeah, crazy.
It is so bizarre because I can still remember this time last year I was full of joy and hoping like it's gonna be a great year.
Yeah.
And then the year happened. I'm like, oh my god.
Yes.
No, but
I encourage anyone to get maybe footage or photos of us from the beginning of the year.
yeah,
versus
see the
now.
way we've aged.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Oh my god.
It does feel like it's been a long year
Yeah.
in a way. I don't know if it's because we've done too much or whatever.
Yeah.
But it just feels like it was long.
I
Like
think-
sometimes like the year passes, you're like, oh, that went by so fast.
Yeah.
This one didn't.
I think the problem is because this year we've had to be accountable with the podcast. Number one, telling people what we do. So we're like, oh, I did that. Oh, that happened.
Yeah,
you know?
true.
Number two, I think a lot of transitional things where at this age you're kind of like at this point where you're like, I'm not just going to just sit around watching TV and you're getting stuff done. You're like, oh, a lot of things happen.
True.
I did
Yeah,
this, I did that.
it's people getting stuff done, and I guess it's better than saying like, oh, I didn't do much this year.
Yeah. I mean,
this one was just like the last year. That means there's no like movement.
I think it's because like someone like you and myself is that we don't have a very fixed routine, so every day doesn't feel like the other day.
Yes.
It does zoom by. I'll admit that.
Yeah, of course.
But there are like after a week, you're like, man, that's a lot of stuff happened. I mean, my
Yep.
week just zoomed by, but it's a lot. It wasn't like go to work, come back work, watch TV, go sleep, go the repeat thing.
Yes.
So hence why it feels a bit less like, oh, that was 2 months, really?
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. But no,
Some of the things you're like, wait, that was long time ago.
Yeah.
But like it feels like we've done so much since
I'm just like,
then.
just think about it. We were in Melbourne.
Yeah,
doing
exactly.
shows. It's like
Yeah.
it's bizarre to think back, but like, wait, we were just there, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just this year.
Yeah, it was just, and it passed by so quickly.
Yeah.
Like we met to like do the big recordings, and we met for like
All
ice
the
cream
comedians.
after shows. and
All that
of
crazy
this
stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's the one thing I do appreciate is now that I'm older and we do the end of year thing.
Yes.
It's more and more of you can like come back and like, oh yeah, that was nostalgia. Yeah, that was pretty
That
good.
is true. Yeah, looking back at,
Yeah.
I think that's why like the photos and stuff are like
Very important.
usually important. Yeah, like
Yeah.
someone like you is actually really good at like catching the memories.
Yeah,
like, You
yeah.
have like your little nerdy.
My little camera, just get that one moment.
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Hey, speaking of which, man, that little action camera, this guy.
Oh, there you go.
Is dying. This is the
Oh, no.
yeah, it's dying. Like I don't know the SD
Rest
card
in
readers.
peace.
Yeah, right. The SD
Yes,
card
that's
readers
the
not
one
doing-
that gives like the fish eye. For
Yeah. One of my favorite. I love fisheye.
Oh, man.
because it's so quirky.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is like this can't do video anymore because it just like overheats. Number one, it's like
yeah,
quite
okay. So
dying.
you can see here
Yeah.
on all the cameras.
Yeah, this
Rest
is
in
the
peace.
Insta-
If you want to sponsor a new one,
Yeah.
Sunny Life. What is it
Oh
called?
no. So that's just so this is an Insta 360 brand. The
there you go.
The 1 inch.
1 inch.
Yeah,
1
so-
inch. It's appropriate for
Action
Vivek.
cam-
It
yeah,
is
exactly.
exactly 1 inch.
Exactly. That's all I need.
Yes,
That's
that's all you need.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's good
1 inch Insta 360 for Vivek.
Yeah.
Get him a new one.
Yeah.
Tag Insta 360.
Go nuts. Yeah. If you want to, by all means, please.
He
just-
has been using it a lot, and I think it does promote them a little bit.
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's small enough that it doesn't really get in your face like the big
Doesn't
camera.
this also come with like a waterproof cover?
So this is waterproof by itself.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
kind of like a GoPro, I guess.
Yeah, it is. It is an
Yeah.
action camera right over there.
Yeah.
So this is one of my things I like to put it on the side of the stage. You get that really wide fish eye
Yes,
angle.
yes.
You get a few nice shots there as well. But yeah, you have that. No, but the end of the year thing, I'll tell you this: like since 25th, on Christmas Day onwards, I have finally, I think, after the whole year, just gone into I don't care shutdown mode. You know?
Yes, I had someone message me the other day, ask, "Is Vivek okay?"
Yeah, like he's not
just like
replying
in the
to
middle of a
anything.
conversation that was not about you.
Yeah.
And then I said no, but also yes.
Yeah. He's
like
not
I'm
okay
you-
by default.
He's not okay ever.
Yeah, but I'm sure he's
But
fine.
also he's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll take
That's
that,
actually
man.
the title. Should be the title of your book. I'm not okay, but I'm fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm not okay, but I'm fine.
I'm not okay, but I'm fine.
No, it's true though, because like those 3 days were just with clearing and everything, right?
Yeah.
And finally, the house is at 90% done, where I can finally see floor.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, this
I
studio-
walked in today. It was
yeah.
so pleasant. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
mean, I'll be honest
wow,
with
there
you.
is space.
Yeah, you're like, man, this is actually
Yeah.
not a small flat. It was just small because you didn't do your work.
Well, it was like a lot of stuff literally
Yeah,
cluttered
yeah.
on the floor.
Just clutter,
so he's
man.
like,
Yeah.
tripping on it. And
This is a
stuff.
good lesson for anybody who's like trying to like go to a bigger home. Marie Kondo, that stuff, man.
Yes.
Oh, dude, like I completely. Anybody who's not watched the Marie Kondo thing, first of all, you don't have to watch every episode. It's pointless.
Yeah.
It's just two simple things.
Yeah,
it's
just
literally pick up
hide
the
everything
item.
away
Yeah.
and-
Either hide it and like be done with it,
Or throw it away.
or throw it away. Yeah. And so this one thing, do you do what's your end of year routine? Like we all know that my December is like I'm buying whatever the hell I've been thinking about.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah.
happening.
What was your purchase or
So,
your
okay.
series of purchases this year?
So let me. I'm trying to think back. I got the Joker figure.
Of
The
course.
little nightmare figure. Of
Yes,
course, the
yeah.
toy must be involved.
Yeah.
I got a few extra lights just to lighting. I got another lava lamp that I put up in my room already.
But you don't have like that one big fuck you purchase.
Oh no,
yet.
the game computer.
Yeah.
All right, let me tell you this story. Okay.
Yes.
So I go to my guys in Shamjapur, right?
Yeah.
G2 Systems. Those guys are non-English speakers, so don't waste your time. You just speak English.
Sure.
Number two, they are rude as hell. But I've been going
Even
to them.
you, so it's like,
Oh yeah,
what do you want? Yeah.
for the last 8 years.
Yeah.
But I say rude as hell as in like they're really straight to the point.
Sure.
Like they're just telling me like, what are you doing? I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I want a really cool computer. Like,
Yeah.
why? Why? I'm like, no, because I deserve it. I'm like, yeah, we're not saying we don't deserve it. But this is not cool.
Yes.
I'm like, what do you mean it's not cool? It's all flash. He's got this. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
how does that make it cool? I'm like, whoa, this is
Yeah,
life
yeah,
lessons,
yeah.
man.
It's just like exactly.
Yeah. So I go there in December. I think beginning of December. I went up there. I was passing my shot. I'm like, yeah, let me go see the guys. I'm like, hey, this is my idea. I did some research, but
Yeah.
please tell me how
Just
wrong
call
I
you
am.
dumb and-
Call me dumb and stuff. Right? I go there. So for anybody who's geeking off the graphics card, NVIDIA is the big brand, right? We
Sure.
heard of NVIDIA.
Yes.
Right? So one of their bigger graphic card now is the 4000 series. Okay, and it's been out for a while now. And there was some news leaking that the 5000 series will come out in early January.
Yeah.
But my problem is that I need to game in this 2024. You know, like the whole.
Yeah,
I need this to be happening in 2024.
Of course,
You know.
yeah.
So I go there. I'm like, hey guys, I did the math. I'm like, technically this current graphics card is really very strong already. The 5000 will be overkill. I don't need it. It's fine.
Yeah.
They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean?
They're like, do something better with your
Yeah,
life.
they're like, why are you buying it now when this is gonna come out in the next month? I'm like, because I want to play within this year. They're like, why?
Yeah.
What's the need to do
It's
that?
like the most logical people
yeah,
on earth.
yeah,
They're
full
like,
on, man. They're
You're
like,
like, time is a construct, you
yeah,
idiot.
yeah. Because the whole year, right? Every time I've gone to them to buy stuff,
Yeah.
I'm like, man, if everything goes out, man, end of the year, buddy, I'm coming to you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna build that computer.
They're like,
I'm
we
gonna
don't
play.
care.
And they're like, yeah, come to us. There's no problem.
Yeah.
And they know my stuff. So okay, so first of all, I've been building my computers with them since 2016. So what happens is normally every 3 years, usually what happens is either that current computer starts conking out because I use so much, or the requirements of my work is like, dude, this is not keeping up with what I need. All right. So every year they built it, and they always know I come in with a budget. Let's say my budget is say $7,000.
Yeah.
And every time I go in there, and they're like, oh, but you should think of it this way. I'm like, and what does that do for me? They'll give you this. And I'm like, oh my God, that's going to make my budget go to 20,000.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but it does make a lot of sense. Like they know full well how to upsell me.
Yes, yes.
Very
of course.
easily.
Yeah.
And
so
they know
easy.
because like, so the guy, he knows me to the point that one of the new staff was there. He's like,
he
"All
knows
right,
what you fall for every
he knows
time.
what I fall for, and he explained to the whole staff, this is how this guy thinks. Okay, do not try to help him save money. Be like, okay, how about this? You get this one, you save $500 there,
Sure.
and buy this video card over there. It's not about the money. It's about, is it worth it?
Yes.
Right?
Give him value, and then he
Oh.
will pay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
And the guy was like, let me explain to you. He will spend twice the amount to get an 8 terabyte card versus a 4 terabytes.
Sure.
Because he doesn't want to have to worry about the second slot and all that shit. Stuff
Right,
like that,
right,
right?
right. Yeah.
And it's really dumb. Or the idea is like, well, how
I would like to see you getting upsold on go see a hooker, and then they're trying to upsold give
like
you
a gigolo?
second one. No, yeah, a second one.
What about the other hole?
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Like, like,
Yeah.
like, don't you want everything to be satisfied? I'm
Yeah.
like, technically, yeah, it's best
Technically,
ROI.
yeah.
I mean,
Just you and the mama-san.
Yeah.
It's a great sketch.
yeah, you know, it's the
Yeah.
whole thing, and the mom's trying to say everything.
Yeah,
I'm
you're,
like,
because you're going, like you're really set. You're like explaining, like you're describing the perfect woman.
like
that
I
you
already had
want.
the idea. I did my homework. I'm like, you know,
I did my homework. I studied your brothel.
yeah, I know.
I
what it
know
is.
which one. I know she's free at this time.
Yeah, I want number 14 right
Yes,
over there.
exactly.
And she's like, first of all, let me tell you, okay, so number 15 over there is not doing anything as well.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, and?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, but technically you have 5 senses.
Yeah.
You have one girl.
Yes.
And I'm like, and your point is? She's like, what about the other 4? I'm like, I don't care about the
Yeah.
other 4. Like, no.
This one has 2 hands.
Yeah.
She can satisfy 2 senses.
Yeah.
There's
This
still
is the-
3 more.
3 more to go.
Yeah.
You know. And remember, you will get bored after 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You need them to swap around.
Sure.
During the swap, you have
Yeah.
a good 1 minute of swap time. What's happening? I'm like, that's a very good point.
That is a great
I want to
point.
maximize the whole experience.
So it's not because the second one would be half price or whatever.
No,
it's
no.
because you're seeing better value.
Yeah.
From this deal.
Exactly, yeah.
Yes.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb, dude.
But it's like it's a classic Hong Kong efficiency.
Oh, absolutely,
The
man.
time, like either the time or the thing you're purchasing. In that case,
Yeah.
the hookers or
yeah.
or the graphics card.
Yeah, same
It's like
thing.
you're investing
Yeah.
time
'Cause
or money or everything.
it's so dumb because like I literally go in there and they already start off with like, and this is what happens. Every time I show up, they're like, we're happy to see you. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know you are, dude.
Yeah.
I
Because
know you
they
are.
know you're gonna spend money.
Yeah, I will spend some money if it's
Yeah.
worth my while, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I go there, I tell all that shit, and they're like, "No, you shouldn't do this. You should do that." Da, da, da. I'm like, "Yeah, but that's in January." They're like, "Yeah." They're like, "Uh huh." I'm like, "But I this was the dream, dude."
Yeah.
I told myself I'm working hard this year. Before this year ends, I'm gonna sit at my TV,
Yeah.
play a goddamn Doom, and kill some monsters. That's the goal.
Yes,
you know?
exactly. That's how I envision my.
Yeah.
But the
I was
last
like, I
couple of
need that to
hours,
happen,
yeah.
right? And they're like, look, and they literally joke. This is, and if you go there, they say that you are gonna go build this computer, go home, turn it on, load the game, play one game,
Yes.
and never turn it on again.
Do you know you so well?
I know me so well.
Yes.
It took me straight up. I'm like, guys, come on, but maybe next year. They're like,
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, wait till January.
Yes.
We don't even want your damn business now. Come back in January.
Just
We'll
wait.
sell you
Don't
that
be
one.
Don't
And
be a
I'm like,
dummy.
yeah, and I'm like, yeah, but the 5,000 is overkill. We don't need it. Like, trust me.
Yeah.
In January, some game will come out that needs a 5,000,
Yes,
and you're like,
and then
God
you're
damn,
gonna
let's go. Yeah.
Come to us crying.
Yeah, exactly. So many examples, man. And I tell anyone here, if you see me in your shop buying stuff, all you have to do is you come play the game of value with me.
Yes.
Explain to me why me paying you more money will give me more value. And I'm
Sure.
like, that makes total sense.
Done. Yeah.
I need to get. That's fantastic. I'm gonna do that now.
Yeah, speaking of getting like the best value for your money,
Yeah.
you went to Image Hair Salon.
Yeah, I did it.
right away. Right after.
Ra-da-da-da.
Yeah, look at this
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. Look at this right over here.
You can use camera. Yeah, there you go.
So
Yeah,
okay,
nice and smooth.
This
Yes.
is the story to tell, man. So the backstory is for anybody who doesn't know, I get my haircut by my mom, and this has been like years, probably a decade already.
Yeah.
I think already a decade now. From the beginning of when I started my own little career, had no money for nothing.
Yes.
Trying to save everything, and she's been doing it, okay. So the game for her has always been. We basically mark 2 lines.
Yeah.
Everything gets cut a certain length, and the top was cut. That's it. Simple, and I love it because it's like a little mohawky kind of thing.
Sure.
Right? Of course, every year the running joke is she'll make the line higher up because I'm losing more
Yeah.
hair, and the little mohawk is getting less and less and less.
Yes,
I'm like, well, play while
What
I
you
can,
gotta
right?
do? Yeah.
All right. So Mohammed told me about this Image Hair Salon place.
Yes.
Told me go to Jordan 43.
Last
or-
week's episode.
Yeah, last week's episode, right? He tells me about this place.
Yeah.
And I'm like, next day, Monday. I
Yeah.
was like, I'm going there, right?
I was surprised. Literally the next day he texts me going like, "Hey, where's that place exactly?"
Yeah.
Send you
You're
the
like, okay, we're
location.
getting to the point.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, if we're gonna do it, let's do it.
Yeah.
I go there. I walk in. Okay,
And you
so-
listen also, you didn't go, like you went off peak time,
Up,
right?
it was like
Yeah.
3 p.m. or 3:30.
Yeah,
I was
perfect.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going no lining up.
Yes.
So I get there. I see the logo. There's a doorbell. Ding,
Yes.
ding. They open the door. Walk in. There's 2 guys getting their haircut. There's the reception counter with another guy. There's 2 guys sitting on little couches. And
Yeah.
there's 1 empty chair.
Sure.
And I walk in. I'm like, haircut. I need a
Yeah.
haircut. And they're like, okay, sit. And
Yeah.
he didn't point clearly. Was it the hair cutting chair or the waiting chair?
Yes, yeah.
And I see 2 guys sitting there waiting, and I'm like, do you
yeah.
wait? He said, no, sit on the hair. I'm like, what the fuck are these 2 guys doing? They're just sitting there.
Classic, yeah.
Yeah, like they didn't even look at me. They weren't like, no, we're waiting for someone else. I'm like,
Yeah.
they're just hanging?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to hang with us? Yeah, sit there.
I
yeah.
guess so, you know? So I sit down, and it's been so long because, like, first of all, I haven't had a haircut in a salon in so long that I'm like, I forgot that they put a little white strap around your neck.
Yes.
To kind of prevent the little hairs to get
Yeah,
stuck on your neck.
yeah.
Right. They did that. I'm like, okay, this is weird.
Yeah.
Then wraps the sheet over your body.
Yeah.
The best thing is it's Tony and Guy Academy on the sheet. I don't know if this is one of those knockoff
Yes.
things.
All the
because-
t-shirts are from McDonald's actually.
yeah, you know, like one of those. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
Tony and Guy Academy. I don't know if I should be happy or did they steal this or did they? Is there a real academy?
It's, no, it's probably
yeah,
from Taobao.
it's Tony and Guy Academy.
It's
with-
actually Tony and Gay.
yeah, Tony and
Yeah.
Gay, yeah. Tonic and Gay, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. The best thing is it had simplified Chinese. And I'm like, I don't know, man. This
Yeah,
is kind of fishy. right?
exactly.
I'm like, whatever it is, what it is.
Yeah.
All right, this guy, I don't even know his name, right? I'm like, yeah, my friend told me to
Indian guy.
come. Yeah.
Yes.
So I show him your photo.
Yes.
He's like, oh, your brother. I'm like,
Yeah.
no. This
Yeah.
is a friend. He told me to come
Yeah.
here. It's like, he told me to come find Sam.
Yeah.
I was like, where's Sam? He's
Yeah.
like, oh, he's over there busy. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, you're not Sam.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Whatever it is, let's do this, right?
So Sam is just like, yeah, nice
Busy.
beard and everything.
I didn't even see him, man.
Oh, you didn't see him?
I couldn't
Yeah,
notice him,
okay.
but whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So I go in there. I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm honestly, I won't lie. I was a bit like scared. I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. How does this work? You know, and how do I explain?
Yes.
I had
I
photos.
told him you have money.
Yeah. He talking about the value of
Yeah,
hair. I'm
exactly.
like, take it, you know. I actually had photos online that I searched.
Yes.
Because I was like, I need some reference. I don't know
Yeah,
what
no,
to show
they
them.
actually, that's good. Usually, barbershops do ask for reference.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not a regular and they
Yeah.
don't know what your usual haircut.
yeah.
They ask you, like, can you show a photo?
Dude, I was so humble. I actually searched haircuts for balding men. Because I was like, let's not
Nice.
lie.
Yes, yes.
It's not about me showing David Beckham be like,
Sure.
do this, like,
Yeah,
buddy. No.
of course.
You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So I found one. I was like, okay, the little fade of the side. And then, okay, this is good enough. I'm balding. I get it. Right?
Yeah.
I have it on my phone. And I purposely, when I load your photo,
Yeah.
I had that on my phone ready,
Yes.
hoping he'd be like, oh, is that the haircut you want?
Yeah.
And then I show him your photo. I'm like, oh, he said, oh, okay. You
Yeah.
know? And then I'm like, oh, and he's like, okay, so let's do it. I was like, oh, okay. Guess you know, look in the photo. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I guess.
Yeah, he knows.
Okay, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, real quick, short on the side, longer on the top. Okay.
Sure.
He's like 201. I'm like, what the fuck? Is it a toilet?
Yeah, do you
what are we
want
doing?
two? Yeah, do you want 2 haircuts or
Yeah,
one?
I'm like with
Two in one?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
is it? 2 in 1? Should we shampooing? Like, or are you doing like this is a 2 in the stink, whatever? Two,
Right.
wait, 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. One of those. What's going on, right?
Yeah, you know, in some places the hair salon does give like happy ending, right?
I have no idea. Honestly, my hair salon never did that. I hope it never
Not
does.
these guys. I hope not.
I
but
hope
like
not.
in general, that is a thing.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
It's just yet another thing to be like, well, come to ours because we give you this as well.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I get there, right? And he's like 201. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, length.
You,
I was like,
you want
oh.
me to pee or poop?
Yeah, okay. Like, are we gonna be here long? What's going on? You know? So he's like, the side of my hair, how short? I'm like, 2. I was like, just be conservative. I don't know what
Yeah.
1 is, right? He does 2. I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, okay, let me show you 1. And he literally shaves up a
Let
bit.
me show you one. You can't compare after that because you're not gonna. You can't be like, no, go back to 2. It's over.
And so I just like, he does 1. I'm like, I guess we'll go to the 1
Yeah,
then.
exactly. No shit.
Yeah, I like how you give a choice.
Yeah.
As I always say, this is the same things doctors do. Hey, you can do the surgery or die.
Yes,
What do you want?
yeah,
You're like, I
exactly.
guess
What
we're
do you
doing the
think?
surgery.
Yeah.
Hey, it was your choice.
Yeah,
You know?
sure.
Yeah, if you say so, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're doing the size, just doing the whole really fast, right? And like it's been a while because like the little shitty razor that I use, my mom uses,
Yes.
it's a shitty one,
Sure.
but it gets the job done.
Yeah.
But this is like you feel like this is cutting.
Of
shit,
course,
man.
yeah.
And he's doing the whole texture kind of like snip,
Yeah,
snip,
yeah.
you know those.
Yeah.
Like normally I'm just using like there's all hair, snip.
Yeah.
Like the whole straight line, right?
I
This is
do
like,
feel bad for causing you to fire your mom from the job.
The story doesn't end there, man.
Oh, it doesn't end. Okay, sorry.
So everything happened doing the whole fancy like snip.
Yeah.
Snip. I love the feeling of that the really fastness.
Yes, the fastness
Like-
of it, and they do it also like in the
Yeah.
air.
They have to, like, I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
Just cut the fucking
so
hair.
weird.
Yeah. What
I
do
think
you,
it's just like the finger, like yeah, I don't
relaxing
know,
the
to
muscle
keep
or
him-
something.
Yeah, to keep him
Dude,
running.
he
or
was
something.
doing the whole like snip, fling the scissors.
So
snip,
cool,
fling the
yeah.
scissors. I'm like, buddy, what is it?
Well, but your mom doesn't do that.
I know she doesn't do that. Yeah, I would worry. I'm like, what
Yeah,
the fuck are you
exactly.
doing? You're
She's
trying
been
to
like,
impress
I've been
me?
watching videos.
Yeah. I'm like, get away from YouTube, please. Yeah. Well, we all got all that stuff, and then comes the best part. I told him, I told him about the goatee, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, he's like, a trim. I'm like, yeah, please go ahead.
Sure.
A V shape, please.
Yeah.
He's like V. I'm like V, and I don't think you can see it in the camera.
Yeah.
But you can definitely see is that you see over here.
Yeah.
He made it kind of like V this.
Yes.
When I meant the V was the hair.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, one of those. When he did, I was like, I see why you were confused.
Yes.
Why you were like
It's
V?
not- it's- yes.
I'm like, no, the V as in the hair length V, but
Yeah.
not the anyway, whatever.
Sure.
We did that, and then finally comes the Indian massage.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty badass, man. That brought
That's
my
pretty
memories,
cool.
man. That
Yeah,
brought
it
memories.
did.
Like in India, I would
Yeah.
get that stuff. I'm like, oh, that's
course.
pretty cool. He's like massaging.
Yeah. And
And-
then the two hands.
Yeah,
in the
the
hand.
cluck, cluck, cluck. That thing.
It's so loud.
My favorite thing is when he's massaging, not even looking at you, man. Doesn't even
Yeah,
look at you.
yeah.
Just like, hey, I'm like,
It's
yeah.
also so manly. It's like the most manly thing, even though it looks kind of gay.
Yeah.
It's like so manly.
Yeah, dude, it was-
He's like massaging your head so almost sensually.
Yeah,
And then
he does the little middle.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he does the middle of the forehead thing. And he's like-
Did he click your
He
ear?
clicked my ears. The best thing is like when he does the middle of the head, he's doing that and it has to slow like very sensually. Oh,
yeah, I know.
I was like, dude,
Yeah.
what are you
So it
doing,
feels
man?
like he's putting you to sleep.
Yeah. I'm just like, do I
But
keep-
also the racist part of me is like, is that where they get the red
yeah, the
dot
red dot,
from?
like, yeah.
Like they just every haircut
yeah,
they do. They
just put some powder on that. I'm like, what? Was getting religious now, Yeah,
keep
all that
going.
stuff.
I'll restart the camera.
Oh yeah, we gotta restart the camera right over there. All right, we'll take a pause.
Nice. We are running just fine. Stop and starting again. Yeah, good.
All right, we'll just clap the hand.
Sure. Yeah.
And finally, done and done. He brushes the whole thing. He gets a hair dryer, starts hair drying my body because I have a little hair on
Yeah,
me.
it's so fun.
It fell on my bag, so he's like blow drying that bag. I'm like, it's okay, dude. It's okay.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
yeah.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it, right? We finish, and I go and pay. The guy's like, and the guy asks him, what did you do? And he's like, oh, just hair, the bow. Right? I know that. It's like $80. I'm like, oh, okay. 80
That's
bucks.
it?
Yeah, 80
Yeah.
bucks. That's pretty damn good,
Amazing.
man. That's
Yeah.
good. I
Yeah.
left. I'll be honest, though. Initially, I haven't had these fade things in forever that I was like, I've never seen myself this way.
Yes.
I'll be honest though, my first reaction was, holy shit, I look like Muhammad. I look like Muhammad. What the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
they just give you the Muhammad haircut.
Yeah, the Muhammad egg. I'm
The
like,
Muhammad
God damn.
special.
Yeah, the fade and the little side
Yes,
thing. Like,
yes.
I don't know. It's weird,
All right.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I remember.
And then immediately the lady started following you on the street.
oh,
You're like-
yeah. And
yeah,
they
you're like,
told
I
me to
look
the
like
brothel.
Muhammad. Yes.
And I'm like, are you number 14? I think you're number 14, aren't
Yes.
you? Yeah, I know how this works, man. You're not
Yeah.
tricking anything. So that was a pretty cool experience. I left there and then I forget what I had to do after that, but I did come home. My mom saw it and she said, "Oh, okay, pretty nice." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, it's pretty good. You know, I like the fade. It's pretty cool."
Yeah.
Gloria saw it. She's like, "What the hell?
Yeah.
I've never seen you this way." I'm like, "I know
Wow.
you've never seen me with this kind of haircut ever in my life."
Yeah.
So it's kind
You're
of
finally sexy.
yeah. Hey, there
Yes.
you go. What I'm saying. I mean,
Yes,
hey,
you got the Muhammad special.
Do
of
the
course.
curtains match the drapes? You know what I mean? Does it have a fade there as well? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's the happy ending.
exactly. Yeah.
You
No,
never want to get an Indian salon.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I'll tell you about this. Like, if not a haircut, the head massage is pretty cool. I can
Yes.
give him that.
Yeah.
I will though go back there one more time.
Yes.
I will give him a chance, like just like Vision, I give them another chance.
Yes.
I will go back there, give them a chance, and I'll tell them I want it a bit higher up, you know, all that stuff. So okay, so what happened is I
You
go
can
home.
ask for Sam specifically. You can be like, I will wait for him too. He's like the boss. You know how we said like there is like the master or whatever?
Yeah.
Except that they're all the same price, but
Yeah.
you can actually ask for Sam.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'll be honest with you. I'm sure whatever haircut I got was a very standard common.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm not expecting like I want you to style me. I'm like,
Sure.
it's good, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the good thing though
But
is
then
like,
you say you didn't fire your mom.
no, okay. So what happened is the next day happened and it started going like I was like, okay, I see what's happening here because what happens is that when okay, so think of my head, right? This is the 90 degrees.
Yes.
45 degrees and 0 degrees, okay?
Sure.
So 0 degrees really cool with the fade and everything. 45 had more hair than I normally like. And 90 degrees is the normal hair. So because 45 degrees, this area has hair, what happens is that it shapes your head in a way where it feels like, there's a whole bunch of hair, but there's nothing in front.
Oh, I see.
Okay?
Yeah.
So the baldness is more prominent.
Sure.
And I was like, oh, that's why I always like to have that part all shaved up.
Yeah,
So what happens? You don't have much hair, so the baldness doesn't show.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
all
then-
the tricks that the bald man do.
Hey,
to-
man, you do what you
to
gotta do,
delay
you know?
Or like hide it. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, no magician's
like
actually
comb
magic.
over
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
There's no such thing as magic. It's just you didn't see it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you know?
didn't see it.
Yeah, there's no such thing as balding. You
So
just
you
never
had your
noticed
mom
it. So
fix
I was
it.
like, hey, just tell me, do the classic that you like to do. Do that little
Yes.
edges, clear that up. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm back to
Nice.
normal
Then
now.
everyone is happy.
Yes, everyone's
Yeah.
happy. Everything's good. Life is continuing.
I
on with
can't
that.
believe we're spending an episode and a half on your hair.
Hey, man, while we still can, dude.
While we still
This
can.
time next year, we'll probably be having like in memory.
Yes, exactly.
You
In
know,
memoriam. Yeah, just
yeah,
they're on the screen.
Photos of me with hair.
Yeah, exactly.
With like just a bunch of hair.
Yeah.
1982 to 2024. One of the things like, let's have a moment of silence.
Yeah.
For the
Episode
hair.
is black and white.
Exactly. Let's hear what that say, you know, all that
Yeah.
kind of shit. Oh my god. Yeah, all that stuff, man. But yeah, no, it was definitely a cool experience. Thank you for the recommendation.
Yeah,
That was
of
good.
course.
And
yeah, everyone
I,
else, go to Sam's like Image Hair Salon.
Yeah. Go check them out. I mean, look, for $80 and stuff. And
$80, man. It's the best deal in town.
Yeah. And the massages
This
I think
is
was
not
pretty
even
cool.
sponsored. They don't even know we're doing
They
this.
don't. They definitely don't listen to this.
No, they
Yeah,
definitely
they would
don't,
not listen to this
because
podcast.
it's not. There is no Bollywood music. They were playing the Bollywood music, yeah.
So they actually had some English music.
Oh,
and my barber
that's
got
new.
pissed off. He's like, "What is this Angrezi? As in, what is
Yes.
this Western stuff?"
Nice.
I'm like, "Ooh, this guy."
Nice,
He's
nice.
like, "Don't give me this shit," you know?
Yeah. It's almost always playing Bollywood music.
Yeah.
and There's a lot
But it
of
was good.
like,
I did like the whole thing. You go in there, get it done, get out. I'm like, yeah. And that street, man, I gotta say, I haven't been to that street in a long time.
Battery Street.
Yeah, I haven't been there in a while because like whenever I walk, I go through Shanghai Street and everything to get in Mongkok. And I was walking, I'm like, damn, dude, there's a lot of hair salons here.
Yes, yeah.
Right?
It's like
Punjabi,
it's a weird, like,
Pakistani.
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
like, ooh, cool.
Yeah, yes. Everyone goes to their own kind of thing.
Yeah. So I appreciate that. I mean, I guess a lot of people have to cut their hair. I've never realized that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, in comparison to like Hong Kong Island prices, it's
Oh,
definitely
dude.
worth it. It's
Oh,
worth
definitely.
it even to just take the MTR and go all the way
Oh,
there.
absolutely, man. You can Uber there and still
You can,
cheaper.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
By the way, speaking of Uber, there is a new company. Tada is
Oh, I heard, yeah.
They have been like pushing a lot of ads and stuff, and
Yeah.
I downloaded the app because I'm like, they probably have promo codes, and they did. And then it's like,
Is it
so now it's just
TADA?
like the TADA. I think it's Singaporean.
Oh.
And it's like, yeah, they're basically
That is
just trying
so
to enter
weird.
the market.
Tada! Like that's when your
Ta-da.
car shows up. Tada! I'm here.
Yeah, I think
I think
maybe
that was the
that's what it
idea.
is. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Man, like Tada makes me remember the old Windows PCs. Tada!
Yeah, ta-da!
I'm like, hey, it didn't crash. Tada!
Annie and I keep joking about the dog like falling asleep, and
Yeah.
then the last moment she's falling asleep, it's always like Windows shutdown music. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
It's just her head is like falling.
Yeah.
So sometimes I actually take a video of her and then
Yeah.
play that music, and it's just like perfect time.
Oh,
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
man.
Just completely crashing.
Yeah. Oh, dude. No, I mean, I'll put it this way though. Tada, I would look into it. Now, hey, let me tell you something. Okay, you have an HSBC credit card, correct?
Yes.
All right. For anybody out there, HSBC.
Every miles.
Every
Every mile.
mile. Every mile, whatever, right?
Yeah.
There's this new thing. When you use your credit card,
Yeah.
HSBC, I don't know the other ones, and you spend at a merchant that is not registered in Hong Kong, Uber is included.
Yes.
they charge you a 1% extra
Oh yeah,
fee.
they started doing that a few months ago. And
Dude.
they started like I looked it up.
Yeah.
And it's everywhere. It's from the central bank.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not an HSBC thing?
No.
God
no,
damn it. I thought I could
unfortunately.
blame them again.
No,
Oh, man.
unfortunately not. It's what is it called on the
FCC?
credit card? FCC on the credit card. It's the statement.
SFC. Oh, yeah, the statement, yeah.
It's called the FCC whatever, and I looked it up, and it's basically like foreign currency exchange or whatever.
Oh.
It's basically they started
Okay.
doing this thing, and it's very unfortunate.
Yeah. I was
But you
annoyed.
can't really, especially if you're buying something from a foreign vendor.
dude.
Of course, you're gonna use a credit card.
Dude,
what
online.
else can you
Yeah,
can
exactly.
you use?
It was my online stuff. I was like, what? Huh? Why did this card? What?
Yeah, yeah. That's
Like-
actually including anything that is any company that is not based on Hong Kong.
Yeah.
So Uber is actually Amsterdam. So
Yeah.
you know how they do it like
Yeah.
Uber in other countries or
but
whatever?
they charge Amsterdam.
Yes, yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
they
same with Adobe. Like I subscribe to Photoshop. And
Facebook too. Like a lot of the like the Instagram ads.
Yeah.
Of course, is Facebook.
There you go.
Every time I do it, and actually like the ads that we run are like in the thousands.
Yeah.
So the 1% is still a number.
God, dude. It's always the
very-
1% screwing us, man. It's always
the
the damn
1%.
1%, man.
Yeah,
We're just trying to get our lives, but these 1% just got to
Oh
take
yeah,
more
to share
and more.
your experience if you are, if you got screwed by that, and how did you find out the first time, and how do you feel about it?
I bet
Probably
you
not
many
great.
people are like, what? I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
know.
exactly. Look at your statement, by the way. It doesn't matter what bank you're with.
Yeah.
It will be charging you 1%. I think it
Man.
started sometime late this year.
Yeah, it was
actually.
November. Yeah, I remember.
yeah.
They said something. I was like, okay, let's see what it's all about. I'm like, oh my God, everything? I was
I
like,
looked up, and then a bunch of people are complaining. They're like, "What the hell is this thing?"
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they call the bank. They're like, "Yeah, it's from the central bank." And then,
okay, that's right.
yeah,
All right,
you
well-
just wanted to blame HSBC.
Yeah,
It's actually
I just
every
wanted to
bank.
blame them. Yeah, nothing. Although they're like, I will still bank with them, but still, I'm like, God, those
I mean,
assholes.
what else? Like, you're not gonna.
These guys, man. Like, they
Like-
know. They know.
They know
got
you have no
man.
choice.
Yeah.
You know, like what
Yeah.
else? They're also like they're making your money.
Yeah.
It would be funny actually if HSBC decides anyone who stops banking with them, they just not entitled to like holding their cash anymore.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, go make your own cash. Then.
Yeah, exactly. Go print.
Yeah.
Go to the Bank of
Go-
China and Standard Chartered. Find them. They
Exactly.
do it as well, but
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but they do it in like much lower
No,
quantities, right?
they do same amount, like the
Is
same
it?
numbers. Yeah.
Huh, okay, I
It's
didn't
just
know
I think
that.
HSBC we're just more common and we see
Yeah,
more.
where
of it.
we see it more often, I guess.
Yeah. All right, end of the year, man. Let's go back to this. We've sidetracked so much.
Oh yes, we did.
Yes.
Yes.
I will give it to everybody. Like, sidetracking is probably going to be the summary of my year,
oh yeah.
but involuntary sidetracking, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you get distracted, and whatever you're distracted by is even cooler or better.
cooler or
than-
necessary or urgent
than-
or whatever.
Yeah, what you had in on hand.
But let me ask you this though. Let's go back. Let's have everyone also do this as a game. Let's say it's the end of the year. You're running out of topics to talk with your family with. This is what you can do. Name 3 things.
I don't have that problem because I don't talk to my family.
There you go. That's the key. That's why Muhammad.
Exactly. You don't have a problem. Like the solution to not have a problem is to not
Have the problem. Yeah.
To
Oh,
not
the
have
thing-
the source of the
yeah, the
problem.
problem. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want to ever run out of topics talking to my family. How do
Yeah.
I fix that?
Yeah.
By not talking to them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
The talking part already, the not talking
Eliminates
part
that.
already
Yeah, eliminates that
the
issue.
second problem.
God.
Yes,
No,
I
that's
just
genius.
send them a GIF.
Yeah.
Or you know words GIF.
Oh, GIF, yeah,
I
GIF.
just send them a GIF
Yeah.
that says happy
Still
happy New
related
Year or whatever.
Yeah, still
Yes,
related.
exactly.
Yeah. Acknowledge relation.
Yeah, acknowledge relation. Renew for one more year.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Here's your permit to continue calling me family.
Exactly.
Yeah. Here's a certificate. Please. Here's an e-copy. Print on your own. Please
Yes.
think of the environment before you
Please
print
log
this.
into I love PDF and sign that.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Here's a
love
compressed
PDF.com.
version. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the best thing is like you send them a certificate first of all, is like just some shitty Word document.
Yeah.
And then it's like also you can see like the file name is like mohammedfamily.compressed.pdf. Where like you can compress
My
it.
family don't compress.
Like I couldn't even
My
spread
family
it.
is very compressed actually.
Yeah. It's like I couldn't even spread the extra 500K
Yeah.
to send an attachment.
Yeah.
Like you know what, you're worth 50K. That's pretty much
Nah,
it.
yeah, that's about it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, what were you asking?
No, I'm saying okay. So the what you can do, a good topic to have if you go have one of these gatherings with friends or family, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody name 3 things that they feel they would never forget that happened this year.
Ooh.
Yeah, that should be pretty good, right?
Oh yeah, that is good.
Yeah, 3 things that you feel that you would never forget. Not significant things, but things you would never forget.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do
So-
you want to start?
I would say one thing. Definitely, I would never forget the fact that I managed to do a Cantonese tour around Australia.
Yeah, that's pretty
And then
cool.
I'm like, whoa, this is
Yeah.
cool. And so like I wouldn't forget the tour. Would I remember every specific detail? Not necessarily, but I would remember the rooms. I mean, not remember
Yeah.
exactly where it was, but
Yeah.
I remember that room shape and everything.
Yeah.
And and definitely just basically people coming out and be like, "Oh, I'm so happy we have Cantonese." So I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
this is crazy." So that's one thing I would definitely never forget. Was it most significant? I wouldn't say it's most significant, but like many
It
significant
doesn't
things
matter.
happen. Yeah,
Like
it
if
doesn't
it's just
matter.
memorable, right?
Yeah, very
like
memorable.
It can also be
Yeah.
it can be like a smaller moment, like like a band or like a concert you
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But it's very memorable to you.
Yeah. That one. What about you? Have one?
Actually, the general. I would say the general experience of the Melbourne Comedy Festival, but particularly the feeling of a lot of people coming to see you every night is really cool.
Yeah, doing the show every night. Like,
Doing
well,
the show
another
every
show
night,
again. That's
and
my
then
thing. That's
another
what I'm
show.
doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And obviously we lucked out by like selling out the whole run, and then like every night people will be like, oh shit, these people are still lining up.
Yeah.
This is a new batch of people.
Yeah.
And they're all here to see the show, and the fact that you feel like a theater actor in a way.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're just like behind stage, backstage, and then you're like jumping on, you're like, I'm starting
Hey,
the
it's me
show.
again. Yeah.
Yeah. So
You
that
finish
whole
the show,
experience.
same time tomorrow. Yeah.
Exactly. So, and also the routine of just feeling like almost like a mini the Broadway almost show.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah. I gotta go do my show now.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
That's my
So the routine
now.
of that is
yeah.
great, and I actually almost like this more than the touring part. Like if you're
Same
doing
place, yeah.
same place feels like there's something about it because the tech person is there.
Yeah.
You're seeing the same
You're
tech
clocking
person.
in, like,
You're
hey, I'm
clocking
back.
in.
It's 7 p.m.
So it's actually you're right. It's like the best of both worlds. The best of having like a
Stable job.
stable
Yeah,
job,
yeah.
but you're doing the thing you like and you're doing stand up at night.
Yeah.
And it's also for an hour.
Yeah.
So it's
And
like
now,
the best of
great,
and
yeah.
then that's it.
Yeah.
And you're probably making more money than
Yeah,
the
than
person
working a full
40
day. Yeah.
hours a week
Yeah.
by working 4 hours a week or
Yeah.
whatever. So that's really cool. It almost feels like, you cracked the code.
Yeah.
So definitely, very, very memorable. Especially that was my first time too.
Yeah.
All right, your turn.
All right, for me, I would say definitely the first night or maybe the last night sleeping in my other bed. Like, okay, so just to tell everyone, the previous apartment, which is the same building, we all know that.
Yeah.
I had my own room with my bed, and like basically, when you have your own room, your own bed, you sleep when you sleep, you wake up.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
not when you wake up when you, but like at night, I want to watch some TV and sleep. I can do that.
Yeah.
And I'd be, oh, she's asleep. Ah, crap. I
Yeah,
can't watch that.
yeah.
So that last night, I remember lying on my bed, going like, I guess this is it. This is gonna be the last time I can watch whenever I want to watch.
Yeah.
Now it's like if she's asleep, I can't. If it's too late, I can't. That kind of
Sure.
thing. I was like, all right, let me enjoy this. I'm sure I'll be fine with it. That last night versus the first night in this flat, sleeping with Gloria, obviously,
Yeah.
is that I was like, huh. Interesting. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so when I wake up, I can't be like, all right, just gotta be like, okay, just go to the toilet.
Yeah.
Just
Or
go
you
there.
can like starfish in the bed and
I can't
like,
start facing the bed.
Yeah.
I can't just roll as I like.
Yeah.
Like you can't just get up and be like, I'm just put it on the bed. I'll pick it up later. No,
Sure.
can't do that.
Yeah.
And remembering, like, for example, if she's still sleeping, and I'll go to the little office right next to the bedroom. I'm like, oh, I can't turn on the light. Oh, I gotta work in the darkness.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
hold on a second. So that was very significant. I would never forget the last night I was on that bed where I was like, oh, this is my own time.
So it's almost like moving from like,
Bachelor-ish.
to a marriage house.
You
pretty
can say that,
much.
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
It's that
So-
feeling of like
yeah, that
that
feeling
last
like that.
day
This
of,
is
like,
the last day
I'm
of that. Just
graduating.
me, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna do my thing.
Yes.
You can't tell me whenever I want. You don't even know. Yeah. And that was significant. I remember because I made it significant mostly because I was like, I want to remember this moment. I remember I'm in my own bed, just like, do I want to lie this way or that way? One
Yeah.
pillow or two?
Yeah.
Do I want to lie on my back or my belly? What do we do? Now it's like, yeah. Do I have any of the bed sheet? No. Okay, I guess I'm cold tonight.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, there was one that was like, again, memorable. It doesn't have to be like so good or bad or whatever, but like my mom getting sick and then having to fly on such short notice.
Oh yeah, just zooming over.
But also one part is the stress of it, but also the other side of it is like being able to do that is pretty good.
Yeah.
And the fact that I'm able to like
flexible.
afford it, the flexibility of it.
Yeah.
The fact that I don't need to take permission from like a boss or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I can just cancel the show.
Technically,
or, like,
inshallah, but okay.
yeah, exactly. Of course, everything is inshallah. That's given.
given,
Yeah, exactly. It's not even a question.
Yeah.
It's inshallah. If so, in means if.
Oh, if.
And sha means want, and
Yeah.
Allah is Allah.
Oh yeah.
So if
Allah
God
it,
wants,
yeah,
yes,
if God
yeah,
wants it,
exactly.
yeah, exactly.
So it's
yeah.
literally like it's direct. Like
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah,
if,
of course.
If God wants it, it'll happen.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, but the fact that like I've been in situations like that in the past where you feel so stuck, not
Yeah.
necessarily because of a COVID restriction or whatever, but like I can't take day off or the flights or whatever. Like so to be able to just go
Yeah.
and not really worry about money because the money is there. And to not be worried about like, I'm blowing my like annual leave budget or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a good feeling because you
Yeah.
feel like a real adult, but you also feel like you made the right choice to go solo,
path.
basically.
Yeah.
To just have your own thing.
Yeah.
Because of moments like this. Because otherwise it would be so like you will just add to the stress of like, I need to like swap with my colleagues. Is he gonna accept that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been in situations before when you work in a team.
Yeah.
And you have to rotate.
Someone's gonna take your place.
Yeah.
If
You
I
have to
can't,
be
I
like,
can't go. Yeah.
if this person goes on holiday, he's on his honeymoon, his mom has or whatever, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So now you can be like, all right, I'm just going to go because
Yeah.
they need me there.
Yeah. I gotta go. I gotta do what I gotta do, man.
Yeah,
I'm a man. It's time to man up. Yeah.
Exactly. It's time to
Yeah,
man up.
yeah.
And to show up for your family, which obviously like
The ultimate. Yeah.
the
I mean,
ultimate
yeah.
thing. It's like, that's what you really are.
That's what it's about. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
and I think that's the one thing is that ultimately that's the power you want to have is that when the time comes, I'm able to know my priorities.
Yeah, not necessarily even to provide, but to show up because maybe it's different for you because you've always been like around your family here.
Yeah.
But for me, because I'm so far away, that when you're really needed, to show up is so important.
Oh yeah. They're like this guy.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's just
We're
like
still there. Yeah.
he's still there. Exactly. He didn't just like even if like we don't talk much or whatever. Like I don't check in on someone's birthday or something like that.
Yeah.
But when it matters, you show up, and that's important.
Yeah. That's pretty important. Yeah, that'll be memorable. Yeah, like, I could do it. I can do it, and I will do it.
I can do it, and I will do it. Exactly.
Yeah. I think the memorable thing for me would be the business class experience with all the lounges.
Yeah.
I think the memorable one isn't the business class thing. It's not even the lounges anymore. It's the fact that I could get chauffeured from Cambridge to the airport in London.
Amazing.
I was like, what? This is possible? What? And I was like, I'm in a car and this guy's gonna drive for an hour and a half.
Yeah. And he's not gonna ask you for money. Yeah.
Yeah. I get in the car. It's like a nice little Benz. I'm like, oh yeah, this is supposed to be a proper chauffeur, not like just an Airbnb. I'm sorry, Uber kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, go in there. It's like a black Mercedes Benz. He's driving. Very nice guy. He's like, hey, you want some music? And I was not used to this, right? I'm just like, no, I'm good. He's like, okay. And I was like, oh, wait, hold on. People listen to music in cars. Oh, shit. That's weird.
Yeah,
the whole
now
journey,
it's so quiet.
Yeah, whole journey, no music.
Oh, wait, so you couldn't just like go back to be like, no, I changed my mind.
No, I halfway through, I was told him, I was like, oh, actually, I'm not used to being in cars in Hong Kong. We don't really take cars much. So I'm not really used to the routine of music and everything. So if you want, by all means, he's like, no, I'm good. I was like, of course you can't say you want music. You're the driver. I get it. Yes. But I was like,
he's like, I'm a driver. I don't have my own wants and needs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Have you seen the position you're sitting in and I'm sitting in? See how there's a wheel in front of me.
You didn't want to like sleep in the back seat.
No, I was doing a bit of work and I was really taking it in. Like that moment, I was like, I can because the reception there's shit.
Sure. Yeah.
I couldn't get my phone reception. I'm like, I'm not gonna work for this hour. Come on, let me enjoy
so you're
this
taking
view.
it in, just looking outside. You're like, with your own driver.
I'm like, shit. And I remember I saw Gloria on my mom or something. I was telling her, I was like, that moment, I was like, wow.
I made something.
This is happening.
Yeah.
I had the similar experience when I got flown down to Bangkok for an AIA gig.
Sure.
And they had literally land Bangkok. There's a car waiting for me. Pick me up, drop me off at the hotel, go sleep, wake up, do the gig.
Same driver waiting for you.
I don't know. I remember. I was too. I don't know. You all look the same to me. Driver.
Yeah.
And I was out, and I was like, I literally came to Bangkok. I have not stepped foot outside of the hotel.
Yes.
And I was like, dude, what? This is insane.
This is insane.
I remember that'll be memorable where I was sitting there going like, I did this.
Yeah.
I'm doing this. This is okay. Interesting. Yeah. That was pretty cool, man.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's memorable. What's the last one for you?
Last one was actually while in Egypt. Aside from my mom being sick and whatever, all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Is the fact that I was actually, it's like, it's good and bad because there the economy is struggling and then people are like not doing great.
Yeah.
But the fact that I was literally in a position where
you're like upper middle class by that time. You're like, oh guys, I can afford this.
Yeah, well, it's also like, I realized there is actually nothing, and I'm sure I said this when I came back. There is nothing that is actually, a problem.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not buying like a diamond or a car or whatever.
Yeah, but you can go there. I need a coffee. I'll get a coffee. I need this.
Get a coffee. Need an Uber. Get an Uber.
Yeah.
Need any food of any kind.
Yeah, I'm hungry now. There's a store there. I'm buying that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's also because I'm from there, and when I left like 12 years ago, or whatever, that was not the case.
Oh,
obviously.
yeah.
I'm just like a regular person with regular income from Egypt.
Absolutely, man.
So to go back and be like, oh, I am in a completely different class now.
yeah.
Class is a strong word.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a different, kind of category
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it comes to spending.
Yeah.
It's just a new feeling.
It's a different feeling,
And
yeah.
it's also a new feeling, especially compared to Hong Kong,
yeah,
where
yeah.
I feel the opposite.
You're like, okay, maybe if I get that meal, but that's the quota for the week.
Exactly.
Yeah. Dude, the other day I was like walking, we were in Times Square, we had lunch, because I had some Pizza Express coupons. So
Yeah.
Pizza Express is very nice to me, right? They
Yeah.
send me like a gift every year where it's like, hey, come have a pizza and a bottle of wine on us, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, let me use it up and
Sure.
throw some. We go there, we finish the thing, and we're down, and they have, what's that? There's this soft toy that's on display in Times Square now in Lane Crawford, right? Anyways, one of these UK soft toys, I forgot
Sure.
the name. And I walked in with Gloria. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And they're like, oh, there's a pop-up store upstairs. I'm like, oh, let's go check it out.
Yeah.
That's Lane Crawford, right?
Yeah.
And remember this. Gloria works in a coffee shop opposite Lane Crawford in Pacific Place. I've been to Lane Crawford maybe once or twice at best, just to be
Sure.
like, I wonder what the hoity-toity stuff is. I'm like, yeah, it's not right. We go to Lane Crawford. I'm like, hey, you know what? My mom's there. Gloria's there. I'm like, let's go for a walk.
Yeah.
Let's just do
Yeah.
We walk in there, right? I walk around, I'm like, okay, these plates are a little over the top, whatever. And we go to the aromatherapy thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
hold on a second. I feel like I need some scent in my house.
Sure.
And at that point, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I've come to a point in my life where I'm like, I need scent.
I need a cent, and I'm
need-
willing to pay
Yes.
whatever,
Some stupid,
$400.
like, yes, this will last 3 months. I'll pay $1,000 for it
Yeah.
to give me some scent in my house. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, what am I
Yeah.
doing, man?
Yeah.
You know?
This is goofy.
It was insane.
Yeah.
But the fact that at that point I'm like, oh, so tell me, please. I wouldn't be all like, don't even ask, dude. Let's
Yes,
just go. Let's just go. Now I'm like, do tell me the price, please.
Yes, yeah.
And they're like, it's 1,600. I'm like, oh, good to know.
Good to know.
Good to know.
I'll come back. I'll circle back.
Yeah. Like literally, like before, I'd be like, with 1,600, I'm like, what?
What? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're out of your mind.
Yeah, I'm saying I just no. I'm talking about this one.
Yeah.
Like 1,600. Like,
Yeah.
No, hold on. not the whole display stand,
Yes,
man.
exactly.
I know you have 5 items here. I'm asking
Yes.
for just if I just want. Can I buy
Yeah.
one single bottle? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, and how much for that one? 1,600. Maybe
I
it's.
feel like there is a lack of communication.
Like, I don't. Hold on, I'm making. So you're telling me this little thing over here?
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
well, I'm sorry, we're very confused right now.
Yeah.
Are you meant to be in another store?
I'm really hoping next time I come back and you have one of those poop drops from the aromatherapy.
Poop drops? What?
Yeah, they have poop drops. Did you not know?
What's a poop drop?
Poop drop is like you can drop it in the toilet when you flush it, and then like after you
Really?
flush it. Yeah.
So you're told that smell?
Yeah, it doesn't smell.
Dude.
So it's basically after you flush, and then you literally, it's just like the medicine thing, just 2 drops. You didn't know.
I didn't know.
And it's quite expensive too because it's so strong.
Oh
like,
my
smell.
god! Hey, speaking of making your toilet smell good though.
Speaking of poop.
You know what? For our thumbnail time, I already have an idea for the photo.
Oh,
'Cause
sure.
In my toilet right now, because like where Gloria works, they have flowers and stuff, right? So every year after Christmas, the wreaths that they don't sell out.
Yeah.
Like, hey, whoever
Sure.
wants to take it, right?
Yeah.
We took one, and our wreath, the round wreath that you know for Christmas, is hanging in our bathroom.
Nice.
And the fucking bathroom smells like a fucking forest. It is so good.
That's great.
I
Yeah.
walk in, I'm like, oh my god, this is the
Yeah.
best, man. I love it. I'm like, yeah, we were like, to the point we were like, this is a good idea.
Yeah.
We should like get some
We should
forest
get-
aromatherapy and make the
Okay,
bathroom
so yeah,
smell.
you look for poop drops. It's
my-
literally the bottle says poop
That's
drop
what
on
happened.
it.
I'm not dropping 2 drops of shit in my shit. I flush that. That is so dumb.
It's so stupid.
I will see you in Lane Crawford, man. Oh man, yeah, there you go. I mean, so everybody else, think about the 3 memorable things.
Yeah, 3 memorable things. It would be cool
It'd be
if
fun
you
to
want to
share.
like share
Yeah.
stuff with us that
Yeah,
we're
the rule.
able to.
Yeah, share with us, and also the rule is not significant. It's memorable.
Memorable,
It doesn't
yes.
even have. It could be very simple as like, oh, we just had a cookie together.
Yes.
That's memorable.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
can
I'm
be
looking for.
actually like, yeah, it can be like, the best cheesecake you had, like you were
Yeah.
traveling in like Bali and you're like, no,
just
I
happen to have it,
still
yeah.
remember that one vegan slice of whatever.
Yeah.
That's still stuck with me, and people have all kinds of memories like this.
It could be a memory as simple as like getting ice cream and dropping the ice cream,
Yes.
and being like bummed out about it.
You
That's
know
the
what's
memory.
even more fun is watching someone else drop the ice cream. Oh man, that is, I don't know why this is so satisfying.
Watching
it's like,
someone else-
it's like watching someone fall down the stairs, right?
Yeah, it's a
like,
typical thing. My life's better than theirs. kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
You're
But
like,
like-
well, at least I didn't
it's
drop my ice
something
cream.
also about like something so harmless happening to people.
Yeah.
Like obviously, I don't want to see anyone get hurt or whatever.
Yeah.
But that one, like these like dropped an
Yeah, you're
ice
like,
cream cone.
wah,
You're
wah,
like,
wah.
yeah, you're like wow. It's so satisfying.
Yeah, right over there, man. I know. Yeah. So hopefully no one's dropping their ice creams.
No. Hopefully, no one will ever drop their ice creams at the but in 2025 or before.
Yeah.
Also, last thing. On a bit of a weird note, on our way here, you and I, because we walked over together,
Yeah.
there is a book fair on Taiping
yeah.
Street.
The independent
that's-
book thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
and cops are not happy about it.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
walking. I did not know about the book fair, and then I saw the
It's not
cops,
even.
and I was
It's like an independent book fair.
Just
so
a
this
book
shop,
display thing, I figured,
book
yeah.
display thing. This shop called Bulletproof, and I think they closed a while ago under whatever pressure, like not least classic Hong Kong story. But then they decided to do a pop-up of sorts, or like a week long like book fair thing.
Yeah.
And then now the street is full of cops.
Yeah, I remember. I was walking, waiting
Yeah.
for you, and then I was just like, "Wow, what is there? Is there some VIP coming here or something?" And you told me, I was like, "Oh, yeah, that makes sense."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so weird because they're just standing there staring.
Yeah.
There's like, I guess because there's nothing technically illegal
They
happening.
could read a book.
Yeah, exactly.
The irony.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's like,
Yeah.
hey, how about exactly. How
I'm
about
here
you
to
pick up
stop
a
you
book?
from reading your books by reading your books for you. Whoa! So, I mean, that could be a really good tactic. Like, if you're trying to have a book fair and sell books to people,
Yeah.
the cops buy all the books.
Yes.
Out of stock at all time.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
Like maybe in that case you can pick up one.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yes.
All right, well, anyway, go check it out if you have a chance.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
No idea, man.
Yeah, promote him. We're just saying they exist.
It exists.
Yeah, they
you
exist.
do you.
Yeah, exactly. We were saying they exist and the cops are there.
Yeah.
And then you decide what you want to do with this information.
Exactly,
We're
yeah.
just telling you facts. We're not saying go attend or not. Maybe go and tell the cops they're doing a great job by standing there. We
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
So I think-
Up to you, man.
Up to you. Most neutral way to tell you this. All right, thanks everyone. If you don't see us again, you know exactly
Yeah,
why.
exactly, yeah. You know exactly
Other
why.
than that, Happy New Year, everyone. Whee!
Yeah.
And I will see you in 2025.